boosting my eggs. Does it work? Hey guys, Fairhaven Health was kind enough to send me some OVABOOST to test out and review for you guys. So if you want to check out the product review in a written form, go check out the blog post down below. If you want to just hear me talk about it, keep watching. But anyway, so this is the OVABOOST for women. They have a lot of products on Fairhaven Health for general fertility products, as well as like they have like Fertile CM to help if you don't have enough cervical mucus. They have some products for men to help with sperm quality and whatnot. And they also obviously have stuff for egg quality. I can't remember what other products they have as supplements, but I know they also have OPKs and pregnancy tests. I will link up to my review of their ovulation tests up here in the cards, as well as eventually a comparison of their ovulation tests against some other cheap ovulation tests that I've tried out. So anyway, let's talk about the OVABOOST, since that's why you're here. So let me see. These ones here, you take 4 a day, and they have, trying to find what they have in them. That's the medicinal stuff that's in them. I know they have, wow, I totally just lost my train of thought. Melatonin. They have melatonin. They have it's going to pop up here. And then the CoQ10, which CoQ10 is kind of a common thing that people say to use to try to boost your egg quality. And what I really like with this company, I am vegan, and they have Veggie capsules. I was taking some, what do you call it, CoQ10 before, and they were not veggie tablets or capsules. So I really like that these ones are, because as a vegan, I don't need to be consuming gelatin. I really don't. So these ones are free of gelatin, so I don't need to kill some animals to boost my egg quality. They are, like I said, you take 4 a day. So these bottles have 120, which is 1 month's supply, and you take 4 a day. The one thing that they also have is they have the folate and vitamin E as well. So that's nice because you get a little bit of an extra boost, even if you're taking some like multivitamin, which if you're trying to get pregnant, you should be taking a prenatal anyway, but just to have a little bit of extra vitamins as well. The one thing with these ones that I wish they wrote on the package is it just says take 4 a day. As a dietary supplement, take 4 capsules daily. So for me, when I take like my supplements and my prenatals, I spread them out. So I take 1 morning, 1 lunch, 1 supper, and 1 before bed. And when I started taking these, I could not get through the day. I was so exhausted. I thought something was wrong with me because I was so tired. And then I realized melatonin. Melatonin in these. So word of caution, if you are taking these, take them all before bed. I ended up going online on their website, and that's what it actually said, was to take them before bed, or in the comments maybe I read that, but they were suggested to take them all before bed. Which, melatonin, let me just comment about that for a second. Melatonin gives me very vivid dreams. It helps me sleep so well, but it gives me very vivid dreams, and I have vivid dreams to begin with, so the melatonin in this, like, doubled the vividness of them. They're not that, I say they're not that big, but for people who are not like pill people, this is how big they are. So for some people, I guess they're big. For me, I don't find them that bad. I take all 4 of them at once with my multivitamins and stuff, like my prenatals and whatnot. So it's not a huge deal. So they're not that big. I don't find them that hard to swallow. It's a capsule, so it just slides right down. In terms of them actually working, it's hard to say because I have only been on them for just under 2 months. So for me, it's hard to say if they've actually made a difference. At the time when I got these, I was going to be trying on my own, and it was funny because I got these before I was diagnosed with my diminished ovarian reserve. So I was on these when I had that testing done. And my FSH actually went up from the first time I had my FSH tested back in, I had it tested in the fall, and I was not on these. And then, or it went down, sorry. And then I had my FSH retested in must have been April or May. And I had been on this for probably a month at that time, and my FSH was lower. So that could possibly be because of these, or it could have just been a fluke, or it could have been from the Vizan. It's hard to say for sure what actually caused the FSH to go down, but my AMH was still really low, which was why I was diagnosed with diminished ovarian reserve. And also had like poor follicle counts and yada yada. But anyway, so it's hard to say if it really does make a difference. For me, I was no longer going to try to conceive. If I had a partner, I probably would have just continued trying to conceive, and I probably would have continued taking the OVABOOST for as many cycles as I needed to. But for me, I've switched to embryo adoption. I was fortunate enough to have someone offer me embryos, so I'm going that route. So I'm going to take the rest of the bottle just because I can, but I won't be purchasing any more because I don't need it. Like I said, it does help me sleep better, but I don't really need that. But yeah, for people who are maybe over 35 or have egg quality issues, or have endometriosis, for instance, because endometriosis can cause egg quality issues, which is my problem. But if for those people, the OVABOOST definitely doesn't hurt to take it. And it's just one of those things where, like CoQ10, for instance, has been proven to help with egg quality issues. And I believe it starts with an egg, I think is the book. It mentions CoQ10, and it also does mention melatonin. The other thing that's in here, the myo is, it's going to pop up there. That there I haven't heard of before. Fairhaven Health, like, they specialize in fertility medication, or fertility supplements, I should say. So they've done their research. They know what is good to put into these type of things, and I haven't heard of anyone in real life, in person, comment about the OVABOOST, but I did have people at the fertility clinic we were talking about the fertile aid, and someone was saying that they knew people that had got pregnant using the fertile aid, and also the sperm boost. I don't know what it's called. I'll try to remember to post it down below, but I'll post a link to like the Fairhaven website. But the sperm one, someone was saying that their friend's husband had poor sperm quality, and he took that and they got pregnant naturally. So definitely something to look into. I'm not really a huge pusher for medication, but supplements like this, I'm all for it, but definitely check with your doctor and make sure your doctor knows. Like my fertility clinic, I told them everything that was on, because you don't want it messing up with your cycles, and you don't want it messing up with any fertility medications you might be on. So anyway, if you want to check out the written blog, feel free to check it out in the description box below, and as well as probably in the side cards. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them down below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I shall see you guys later. Bye guys!